Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here back with more Let's Play Final Fantasy IX, and it's time to leave this castle. We are done in Ibsen's castle. We got all the treasures. We got Amaranth out, even though he's not really grateful to see us, because it's Amaranth, you know, is what it is. So, listen up everyone. Let's sort out what we found in the castle. We found some mirrors, talked about shrines, places to go. Top of this castle is a mural, map of the world. 4 mirrors on the mural. And as you can see, it is a world map, so it gives you an idea of where those are, if you're paying attention. So, the writing on the mirrors was the language only I can read. Powers protected under the shaking ground. Protected behind a tornado. Protected high atop a fiery mountain. Protected underwater, surrounded by the earth. I'm sure the mirrors are pointing us to the locations to help us break the seal. Alright, so yeah, we need to go to these locations. The monster said before, Paris provide us with a clue about the seal. One is all is one. Meaning there's a connection between these 4 seals. Okay. I was thinking all is one, one is all, Full Metal Alchemist type, but okay. We're going to take each one now. We're going to conquer all 4 locations at once. Nope, we are splitting up, because that's what works for Scooby and the gang. Yeah, we're going to send 2 people to each location. That sounds like a great idea. And I like how Eiko has decided that she wants to go with... It's called Ladies First today, and we girls have things to talk about. Okay. I don't quite trust that, but okay. Where are we going first? Nearest location would be... One of the locations you mentioned is just south of us. I've been a sailor for a long time. I'm confident in my sense of direction. So I love how this guy just knows right off the bat just where these shrines are, because they don't, you know, they don't actually show up. Well, one of them I know is there beforehand. I don't think the others are things that you would notice. Alright, so it's like, hey, put together a team. It doesn't matter. We're all going to be splitting up here in a moment anyway. So, like, this seems really superfluous to put together a team. I'm going to put Queena, because that's... I know who's going to be partnered with who. So... But yeah, it's really superfluous to put together a party right now. There's no point to it. Alright, so we're actually going to equip 2 people with some specific things, because like I said, I already know who's going where, and the only shrine we really need to worry about is the Earth Shrine, because that's the one we're going to be spending the most time on. So we are going to equip, we'll equip the Orichalcum, we just got that. And we're going to take off the power belt, and we are going to put feather boots, because they absorb earth element attacks, so that will actually heal us. And then we are going to do the same thing on Queena. We're going to put feather boots on Queena. And then pretty much everything else is just kind of whatever you want to do. Like, we could raise our earth element attack. That's really it. So, everything else is kind of 6 of one, half dozen of the other, based off of what stats you want. I think I'm fine with... And auto regen. We want auto regen on Queena. That would actually be a little more helpful. We already have auto regen on Zidane, and really nothing else needs to happen. So, actually, what was... Oh, that's the Inkai armlet, wasn't it? Yeah, I was going to say, what's raising all my... Oh, it's that so much. Okay. And then, abilities. We're going to take off the auto regen, and we're going to put auto float. And then I also want to put Devil Killer, because that's going to be worthwhile, but we don't really need Auto Reflect, we need Auto Regen, and that's about it, really. I don't think there's anything else that... I mean, I could put Auto Float, but it doesn't matter. We'll level up. No, we definitely don't need to level up. Let's put some status alteration. Add status and loudmouth. That works. Okay. Like I said, those are the only two people we really need to worry about. So let's go drop our people off at the specific coordinates. So right off the bat, they say one is to the south of us, and there it is. I am 99% sure that is not something that we could have seen before this moment. I'm pretty sure it was not on the world map. I've done a little bit of wandering through the world map, and I don't remember seeing that. You're the one who suggested we split up. Don't you trust me, Dagger? It's not that. It's that I have both of my healers in a party together. This is not smart party management, guys. Where are you going next, and who are you going to drop off? High top a fiery mountain. I think I'll ask Freya and Amaranth to take that location. Don't make us ladies wait. Okay, sure. Now that the men are gone, we can do all the girl talk we want. Girl talk? I like how Dagger's like, what? Alright, so yeah, it's definitely gonna make us have, well, we'll just do that, because Freya and Amaranth are gonna be the next two, which means we need to go north now, is where we are headed. I also could go to Trino and drop off the 2 Stelazio coins that I've got. Which I'm gonna do. Give me a second. I'm gonna get all that off screen, so give me 1 second. Alright, so we're here, and we have the Aquarius. Yeah, we'll give her Aquarius, and we'll see what we get from that. Mostly because I don't want to hold on to the Stelazio coins any longer than I really have to. Take this reward, we get a Rosetta Ring. So, hey, another Rosetta Ring. And we have Capricorn. Let's give her Capricorn. See what we get from that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, only really missing one more. 30,000 gil. So, alright, so, yeah, I'm gonna go back out to the world map, and we'll go back to dropping people off at shrines. Alright, so, we are going to go to the other locations, which the next one is going to be on the northeasternmost continent, which is going to be right over here, as I am taking the long way around, but, you know, it's going to be up here. That there, Fiery Mountain. So, Fire Shrine. We're going to drop some people off here and see what happens. Let's see how everything's going, shall we? And of course we're over a volcano, so yeah, the engines are going to get a little warm. Alright, we get a little closer, you two head for the shrine's entrance, even though she just said not to get closer. Oh, sorry, did you want to go with Eco? Good luck! Next destination is protected behind a tornado. Pairing up Steiner and Queen seems like a bad idea. So, tornado. There was a tornado in Claria, but it's gone. So, yeah. Which means it is... Actually, I think I can just go north from here. Yeah. Because it's going to be closer this way than anywhere else. So, it is... right here. And we'll turn around so we can actually see it. I don't know how this is behind a tornado. Like, none of this makes sense. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. But, okay, we'll go with it. I've been sitting here thinking about the pacing of the game a lot. It's like, we spent so much time on the Mist Continent doing very little, and now we're handling a Final Fantasy staple of dealing with elemental shrines at the end of Disc 3. It's like, the pacing to this game is a little off. Like, I really think if there was a remake of this game that we should adjust how some things happen. And I like that Vivi is so light, he just kind of slides backward, so Steiner is going to be his wind shield, much like Chrono Trigger on Death Peak, where you had to wait for the gusts of wind hiding behind the Hoyozo trees. My powers protected are the shaking ground. So we have to head to the last shrine, which is in a completely odd, like, all the, like, 2 shrines are on this continent, one is on the continent to the north, and, like, this shrine is really probably the farthest away. It's just... oh. I always wonder why I always think, oh, if I wrap around this way, it's going to go this direction. No. Because this is not actually a sphere. This is just ending up on different XY coordinates. Anyway, so it's over here somewhere. It is over here, isn't it? Where is it? Yeah, it should be, I guess, right here. Yeah, right here. And you can tell because the ground is shaking. So that's the Earth Shrine. So we're here with our last group, which is Zidane and Quina. A really unlikely pairing. And the only place that we get to see Earth Shrine. That's it. Oh, Zidane, you want to go with me? Well, I kinda got stuck with the leftovers. I'm so happy. Would you care to fill us in? Leftovers, good. Let's hope we find some good things in this cave. I really don't think the Earth Shrine is going to be full of good food. Alright, so yeah, we've got everyone equipped with what we need. We're fine. But yeah, it's a little disappointing that we only deal with really one shrine. Because this is the one where Zidane's at, so this is where we're going to be spending all of our time. And, of course, it's booby-trapped. So, we have to jump over everything and hopefully not die. We get scenes of what's happening in other temples, too, so... or other shrines, rather. I hate it when you fret like that. That's why I always worry. What? I have a lot of things on my mind. You're like 6. And ice is falling at the water shrine. Because ice and water are the same element. Yeah, hopefully Dagger's safe as she's getting, you know, icicles raining down upon her. Yeah, just go and not hopefully get crushed. That would be a bad thing. So what are normally large dungeons that, you know, are filled with lots of nasty things, it was kind of a quick time event cutscene, and that's what the shrine is. We spend so much time, like I said, we spend so much time trying to deal with getting around the Mist Continent that there's no time for these shrines. And we don't even get to see Frey and Amaranth get to there, they just show up. Now I'll place the mirror here. And Fire Guard. Just as Kuja said, we should expect intruders. So obviously each shrine is going to be protected, and these are really not mentioned, but these are throwbacks to Final Fantasy I. So, like, that's the Lich that was one of the 4 elemental fiends. There was a fire serpent lady, which that's what she is. There was Leviathan and Tiamat, I think, were the other 2. I don't remember. But obviously we have Leviathan, so... And... I like how picking fights with strangers in a place like this. I used to know someone like that. He was a loser. Like Amaranth. He's talking about himself, is the thing. What are you talking... I'm sure this is a throwback to a previous conversation, but... So, we don't even get to fight all of these bosses. We don't even get to see the fights with these bosses. So, we've got the Wind Guard, which I assume would have been Tiamat. But Steiner and Vivi... He's too fast, I can't target him with my magic. Oh, Vivi, you could target him. A true man never gives up in a fight. If we work together, why don't you cast spells on my sword like, you know, we can do? So, Steiner's plan is hold him down and you shoot him. So this is like the Goku Piccolo Raditz fight. Get him in a full Nelson and hold him while I charge my laser. is Vivi and Steiner's plan. Even with the, what if I miss? Kuja told us there'd be 8 rats. Yeah, just the 2 of us. Sorry if we, you know, burst your bubble. Attempting to... Yeah, we're doing all 4 at once, which seems like a joke. Like I really feel that we're losing out. But that's... What will you lower life forms do on Terra? Whatever the hell we want. Must eat to find out what tastes good. And so we get to fight the Lich, and this is why I wanted the Devil Killer, because he is a demon. He is a demon-type enemy. He is also has Earth-based attack, Earthquake, which is why we did the Feather Boots, because that will absorb that. He also has Blizzaga, Thundaga, and Firaga. So he does have some other spells. So one thing that will actually help is, you know, throwing out Mighty Guard, but that's also why I wanted to put Auto Regen on everyone. And we stole the Avenger, which is what we wanted right off the bat anyway. So I'm going to try to steal the other item from him. He only has 2. And Earthquake, which means we're going to get healed, because we have the boots equipped. Couldn't steal anything. Only downside is using Mighty Guard for that is it will reduce the amount we're healed. But, you know, it helps. And we stole the rubber suit, so we went ahead and stole everything that we needed from him. So, yeah, let's do some damage to him, shall we? Oh, and we can also eat this boss. This is one of the few bosses we can eat. We can learn Earthshake if we manage to successfully eat him. He has, what, 20,000 HP? So, not a lot, just enough for this to be a little threatening. But 2,000, we're doing fair damage. We are. And Firaga, however, I need to heal, so let's do a White Wind, because that will do a little bit of damage to us. And we're not going to kill this guy in this episode. I'm going to go ahead and end it here in a second. Once we've done a little bit more damage. But I wanted to get the stealing in, and we're gonna heal, so that's fantastic. Heal us. I really don't have too much else that could do anything often. Oh, I could do damage to him, cast auto life, but let's just attack. There we go, with random damage. Alright, so Quina has lost Trance, so yeah, I guess that's a good place to end it. That's a good place to end this episode. And so we will just not take any damage from Double Slash. And I'll see you guys in the next installment. So till then, later everyone.